this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Gun, go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One, ready?
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go.
On third down, here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down from the 42. Play action now. Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here we go, here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot. Hot.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Gets it to the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. An offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Round 80.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. First tone of the game for James Cook. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
17 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pitch made right side by Coleman. And he'll get it up to the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Allen on 3rd down. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Now the shotgun gives to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Now Allen off the play action. Strong running inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Brooks now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Now Burrow. Taken in by Noah Fant. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Can. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 7-point lead in the first. T. Higgins, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8.
14, Bills 6.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Kadarius Toney now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. These guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. For the sideline, and it's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Hey, Ken. 11. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tony now to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Play action now. Allen. Look at that power. Deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
To the air on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Bills with a punt team out there.
In punt formation.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On second and 10 now, it's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's caught for the first. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A 6-yard
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
36-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Here we go.
And they send a man in motion.
On one, ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
The Bengals 33-yard line.
What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself at the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, that big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Brown quick on the draw here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The 21-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Hits his running back. And pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end now.
Big 13. Big stop.
3rd down, give to Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 32.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He's trying to push the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Back to the air, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he has it right near midfield here. That's about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Allen gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by the 1st rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Regular. Go.
Another one for Cook. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third and long, it's Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Allen to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't. And you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. So they punch it in for 6. and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
You know, I think it does, Kate. I think it just adds a little bit more momentum. Those players in that phase of the game that we don't talk about them nearly enough, but they know they have a chance to make a critical play, at times a game-changing play, and you just saw it right there by knocking that extra point down.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
One play action here. Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 35 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Right 80, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. Right in.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. Has it downfield working the left. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close.
On 2, ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Gun, gun. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Setting up the screen. Blast through midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw for Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills down by only 2 in the 4th. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Here comes Williams on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 1, ready?
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll run again with Brown. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT tape.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 43.
12. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Burrow on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
On 1, ready? Here we go.
They're looking to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. McPherson at the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Tony on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now, Allen. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Defense getting in on the Farm Bronc with that fourth-quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it! No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
That's one he knows he should have had. And that'll bring up second down.
11, Thomas. Gun. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Off 52. Half 85.
Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Back to Shakir. This is caught. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Let's get to him and take him down.
A 7-yard loss.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills, 14 points back. Bengals into the nickel set, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
56, 56.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do.
Here we go.
But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Here we go.
First down.
So Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right back to Chase. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On one, ready?
So the Bengals take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Buffalo.